Dexter, Original Sin Season 2, will it happen? Everything we know. Showtime's Dexter, Original Sin is a prequel to their popular aughts hit, but will the blood-soaked origin story get renewed for a second season? Developed for the small screen by Clyde Phillips, Original Sin chronicles the early days of Dexter Morgan, now played by Patrick Gibson, as he begins his career with the Miami Police Department. Recasting many of the original show's recognizable characters, the series aims to explain just how the notorious serial killer came to be, and what happened in the decade before the events of the original series. Following the somewhat disappointing release of Dexter, New Blood in 2021, the franchise spawned from Jeff Lindsay's novel seemed like it was over for good. However, Showtime suddenly announced a prequel series and, not long after, also revealed a continuation, Dexter, Resurrection, with Michael C. Hall. While the latter is still a ways off, Original Sin looks to breathe new life into the franchise as it rapidly expands in the 2020s. The next step will be a Season 2 renewal for Dexter, Original Sin, but it's unclear exactly what Showtime has planned for the prequel series. With another spin-off coming soon, it's currently unclear exactly what Showtime has planned for their Dexter prequel series. With a Season 2 renewal, or cancellation, still in limbo, it's entirely possible that the premium cable network is waiting to see how the prequel is received before making any big decisions. Even if some grand plan is in place for the story, Original Sin won't get renewed for a second season if nobody tunes in to watch. The full scope of the show's reception won't be known until Season 1 is completed, and Showtime won't decide until then. However, Dexter has proven to be a hot commodity even nearly 2 decades after the show's debut, and there's no reason to think that Original Sin won't draw in a curious audience. Even New Blood's rather chilly reception can be rectified by the prequel, which doesn't run the risk of needing to commit to anything conclusive. One thing that sunk New Blood is that it was billed as the cherry on top of the original series, but Original Sin is more of a compliment to Dexter than anything else. Since the series is a prequel, there are certain members of the cast of Dexter, Original Sin who are almost certain to return because they appear in the original series. Even though some retconning has happened in the prequel, a major premature character death probably won't happen. Anyone who doesn't appear in Dexter is fair game though, and there aren't really any guarantees that they'll survive Dexter's earliest murder spree. Speaking of the eponymous character, Season 2's cast will be led by Patrick Gibson as young Dexter Morgan. Likewise, Christian Slater should be back as Dexter's father, Harry, and Molly Brown will be back to reprise her role as the younger Morgan sibling, Deborah. Michael C. Hall returned in the prequel's first season to narrate Dexter's inner monologue, and he'll probably be back to do it again. Dexter's new co-workers like Maria LaGuerta, played by Christina Milian, Angel Batista, James Martinez, and Vince Masuka, Alex Shimizu, all appear in the original series, so they're a shoo-in for Original Sin Season 2.